What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Maria. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my breastfeeding journey as well as my 30-day challenge that I'm going to be doing for the next 30 days starting February 17th. I've kind of already started just a little bit, kind of going back into the gym, kind of just making better choices of my eating habits. But I'll get into the challenge later and all that. But I just wanted to say a quick disclaimer that this video is just my personal experience with breastfeeding. I know these kind of videos kind of are positive in a way, but also very negative sometimes, especially if you have quit breastfeeding. So yeah, let's just get on into the video. So the reason why I am getting into talking about my breastfeeding experience is because it really goes into why I have developed bad eating habits. Whenever I was pregnant, I pretty much didn't really care what I ate. I just ate like whatever, you know, because I was pregnant and that was my excuse. So I gained, I'm gonna say about, I didn't weigh myself before, but I was at my heaviest that I've ever been when I got pregnant, which it wasn't really heavy. It's just I was trying to gain weight. I was trying to gain muscle, and so that's why I was at my highest weight. So I'm gonna say pre-pregnancy, I was about 140 pounds, I'm gonna say. And whenever at the end of my pregnancy, I was about 170 pounds. Like, I don't even remember, you guys. Like, it was wild though. The numbers was wild. I was freaking out because I weighed more than my husband and like as much as like my dad and my brother and stuff, and it was just crazy to me. I was like, what the heck? I am big, I am huge. So anyways, after I had Remy, started my whole breastfeeding journey. I did end up breastfeeding him in the hospital and just throughout. I did have a C-section, so obviously my breastfeeding kind of started a little late. So when I started breastfeeding him, I kind of had a little difficulty with him. Like, he was like pretty gassy and, you know, colic and all that stuff. And so the doctor recommended me cutting out dairy. So I was like, okay, you know, I guess I could do that because I wanted to breastfeed. And that was the thing with me, is that I just wanted to breastfeed no matter what. And mind you, I was going through a lot postpartum. I had a C-section. I had like a lot of stuff going on. I had to go to the ER one time. My postpartum was pretty rough, and not only that, but at 2 weeks postpartum, Armando had to leave for his job. Obviously he had been away from work for quite a while, so he had to get back into working, and I was pretty much left alone with Remy since he was 2 weeks old. So that was tough. I was kind of alone. Like, obviously my mom was like a huge help, but at the same time it was just, I don't know, like a lot was happening. Okay, so I don't know if I had previously recorded me saying that that like during the week he had a lot of colic and stuff like that, and the doctor told me to cut out milk, cut out any dairy, and I did. And then when he was 1 month, he had that blood in his stool, and then he they told me to cut out milk again, and I said I did, and then he kept on having it, and then they just told me to cut out all allergens, pretty much. They told me to cut out milk, they told me to cut out peanuts, shellfish, corn, soy, eggs, like all the allergens. And I was like, so you're telling me that I have to cut out all of this? Like, I was like so shook, because at the time I was only eating anyways like caldos and chicken and rice, and that's pretty much all I was really eating. Remy kept having blood in his stool up until like 2.5 months, and that's when I just said, I'm done with this, I can't do this anymore. Not only because he kept having blood in his stool, and people say that, I mean, it's not that big of a deal or whatever, but I mean, I did it for that because, like, he was fussy. He was such a fussy baby when I knew that he was having tummy issues and stuff like that. So I just said, screw it, I'm done breastfeeding. I just want my sanity back, pretty much, because I was literally always anxious. I was always like, every time he had blood, I saw blood in his diaper, I would get in like this depressive mood that it just would always consume me. Every time he fussed, and I knew that it was because of his tummy and you know, all that, like I would just be sad like the whole time, and I don't know, it was just like mentally I wasn't in a good place. So, and also I would constantly be tired, because obviously breastfeeding, like, you have to literally breastfeed every hour. It's so demanding that I just couldn't do it. I also am a very like conservative person. Like, I would have such anxiety going out to any public place, because I would be like, shoot, he's gonna be hungry. Like, if he's hungry, I'm gonna have to like drop everything, give him something to eat, and like I couldn't just like whip out my boob and be like, here you go, you know, like I wasn't that person. Like, I had to like literally like cover up and this and that. And not only that, but ever since he was in the hospital, ever since he was born, I used nipple shields, because they told me that I had like an inverted nipple or whatever, but I had to use it on both, even though on both I didn't have any, even though on one of them I didn't have an inverted nipple, the other one was, he still preferred the nipple shield. And I was just like, I could not, you guys. And to put that on, and to put like a cover on, and to like, it was just, it literally would take forever, and I was like done with it. So I quit breastfeeding, and that was my journey, 2.5 months. I'm proud to say that I at least did it. Those of you who have no problem at all, or who just want to breastfeed and have had problems or whatever, props to you. I literally want to be you, but I mean, personally for me, it was just better for me that way. So yeah, that was my journey. So during that all, like I said, I did have to cut out all the allergens from my diet. I was literally on chicken and rice every single day, eating plain Jane stuff, and that got really tiring. And obviously when I got off of that diet, when I stopped breastfeeding, I was like, yes, I'm gonna go to McDonald's, I'm gonna go get pizza, I'm gonna go get stuff that I just couldn't eat, and chocolate and this and that, and like I was just going wild. That still to this day I'm going through that. So going into the 30-day challenge, which, by the way, this is not in any way, shape, or form a weight loss like challenge. This is just something to break a habit. because we all know that we have bad habits. You know, if either you like to eat a lot of sour candy, or you go to the movies and you buy like a whole big ass thing of popcorn and a big soda and all this stuff, then you know that's a bad habit. So I just want to break the habit. Pretty much it's starting February 17th. The rules of this challenge is that okay, so this is gonna be for me, but if you also want to do it, like, go ahead and do it. If you need motivation, if you need something that will keep you on track, then you can follow along. I'll probably be vlogging a lot of it, but yeah, just let me know. So number one is cutting out all junk food. For me, it's like chips, cookies, chocolate, even cereal. Like, I literally have a bowl of cereal in the morning and at night, and that's like not very nutritious, obviously. So instead I'm gonna like swap that out with like maybe a bowl of oatmeal, some veggie, or not some veggies, some fruit, or you know, just like healthier options, even like protein pancakes or something like that. Like, I just need to quit being, I guess, lazy. Even though I'm a mom, I don't want to be that lazy that I just whip out some cereal and, you know, just eat it. And the second one is that I'm not going to be tracking any macros. I'm pretty much just going to be intuitively eating. So intuitively eating is pretty much eating whenever I'm hungry, and eating when and not eating when I'm not, pretty much. Like, I'm not gonna go snack for some cookies, or I'm not gonna go look for some chips, or like, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna do that. If I am like hungry and I want something, or like I want something sweet because I have such a sweet tooth, then I'll reach for some fruit or something like that. So that goes into the next part of the challenge, is eating 2 servings of veggies and 2 servings of fruit every single day. I am so bad at eating fruit, you guys. Like, I do not eat fruit very often, like none at all, pretty much. And I don't know why, like, I just have never really ate fruit. So I need to stop. I need to like eat more fruit, at least more nutrient dense foods, pretty much, because all I eat is just, like I said, cereal and like little crackers here and there, and like that's just not gonna get me any, especially if I want to lose this baby weight. So which it goes into the next one of no soda, no pop, all water. So I have, during this time, I've had myself some like Diet Cokes, Coke Zeros, even like some Cokes here and there, but I've been consuming more of it, even when before I would not consume absolutely none of it, and I need to stop. So again, even though it's not that bad, I can easily cut that out. I just want to make sure that it is like a no-no. Like, don't drink any pop at all whatsoever, and just drinking water. And also counting my bottled water caps, because I don't know, for some reason, like becoming a mom, I just kind of forget to either eat or drink water, and I don't know why. Like, is anyone else like that? Because I just feel like it is crazy that I don't get enough water in during the day, and I know it. So yeah, I just need to count my water bottles, make sure that I'm getting enough of it every single day. And another challenge rule or whatever is working out 5 times a week and 2 times HIIT cardio sessions. So when I first said that I was doing this challenge, I told myself that I was gonna at least go 3 times a week, and on the days that I don't go, I'll do cardio or something like that. But I am here at my mom's, and she said, aprovechame que ¿Estás aquí? So I said, okay, like, you know, she's like, you can go every single day besides the weekends, because she's works the weekends. And I was like, okay, thanks, Mom. So it's only going to be for 30 days, and Armando's going to be over there in South Dakota for I don't know how long. He's saying like 2 months. So I was like, I guess that's okay. It's perfect that, you know, I can make this challenge 5 times a week. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. But on the days that, you know, my mom can't, I'll obviously be doing like alternative workouts for at home or stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to see that, or if you want to see that on my channel, please let me know, because I know a lot of moms don't have the luxury of having someone take care of their kid for like a challenge like this, because like I said, I was gonna just do 3 times a week, and if I couldn't go to the gym, then I would just do it at home or whatever. But since I do have help, this is a challenge for me, like I said. But yeah, if you want to reach out to me, and if you would rather want to do like an at-home workout or something like that, then I could try to have like a workout plan set out that way. But if I have enough interest, then I will do it. Obviously if not, I won't do it, because that's just like too much work. Especially because I make my own workout plans, because I like to make it suitable for me. Because if you go to the gym and you don't really like what you're doing, or if you're at home and you're not really into what you're doing, like if you don't like doing jumping jacks, or if you don't like doing, not jumping jacks, if you don't like doing like jump squats, or like, I don't know, something very high intensity or something like that, then obviously you're not going to be excited about it. You're not going to be like ecstatic to go to work out. So for me, it's very important to like what I'm doing, to really be excited. Like for me, it's hip thrusts. I don't know, I enjoy doing hip thrusts. Like I love hip thrusts. And yeah, but I also recommend you doing something that you absolutely hate. Like if you hate doing cardio, like myself, I hate doing the Stairmaster, and so I'm making myself do the Stairmaster as like a HIIT cardio. Another challenge that I'm doing for myself is working on pelvic floor muscles every single day. So this is very, very important to me, since I had a C-section, and my abdominal muscles are very, very weak. And if you're a mom, your ab muscles are very, very weak. So I'm taking it upon myself to do pelvic floor exercises every single day, just help tighten my core back up again, and really just focusing on that part, I guess, because without a strong, healthy core, everything else in the gym is kind of gonna be difficult to do. So you need to have a strong core in order to do other movements that are more difficult, more advanced, more heavy per se. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do every single day, is work on my pelvic floor muscles and abdominal muscles. But I'm not going to be doing crunches. That is the last thing that you should be doing if you are postpartum, okay? Especially if you've had diastasis recti. I had it. I don't know if I have it anymore. I probably still do, but just like a little gap. If you don't know what diastasis recti is, I don't know, I'll probably put like some pictures up here or something, I don't know. But pretty much it's like when your abs separate and they don't close back up again. It's just like a gap in between your stomach, and that's what gives moms that mom pooch that just never goes away for years. And yeah, I need to work on that because right now I do have a pooch and it's not cute. I have a lot of loose skin, like it's just really bad. So I need to work on it. And if you're a mom too, if you want to follow along on that, I might do some vlogs on it. And if you're interested, I could also like put out different workouts or like different things that I'm doing to help strengthen my abdominal muscles. So yeah, just let me know. But yeah, that's all this challenge consists of. I don't know if you have any questions about it, please let me know. Comment down below, or you can even contact me on Instagram, and I will gladly answer questions about this challenge. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.